Good morning, Cusco. Today on your daily Inca News, where we bring you the most important news. The aristocratic government is having problems operating. Trade is booming as usual under the bartering system. Priests have begun a project for scheduled and organized worship for Almighty and all-important God Inti. Peasants are protesting for a bigger good income. Famous Incan storyteller Habada Shmamama finished his complete story over Cusco on Iquipu. And then, your weather. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Is your llama constantly spinning your face? Is he acting like a self-centered, sassy jerk llama? We'll sacrifice him and come on down to Crazy Joe's Llama Emporium and pick up your brand new top-of-the-line replacement llama, picked from a vast variety of llama breeds, from the sturdy northern triangle backs, perfect for the peasant looking to help around the farm, to the dainty Andean pebble hopper, just right for the aristocrat government official who enjoys relaxing and admiring his estate from the shade. Crazy Joe here can get you a good deal. Ain't that right, Joe? There you have it, folks, and in the words of Bob Barker, come on down.
Hello and welcome back to our channel 79 News at 10. Zen, why don't you tell our viewers about what's happening with the government?
Well, as you can't see behind me, the aristocracy that we call government is in total disarray. An aristocracy is a form of government that is run by a few privileged individuals. And right now, these few individuals can't seem to decide on whether or not they want to eat soup or fried chicken for lunch. The quarreling of our leaders is affecting many citizens, but we predict that this no doubt stressful issue will be taken care of swiftly.
Thank you, Zen. Next up, we have our reporter Quentin Torres giving us the update on the market. Quentin?
Yes, Brenden, here I am at the local food market with all these busy people, obviously. Here in Cusco, local trade is all bargaining. Like, if I want a chicken, I just might have to clean my sister's apartment. That's not going to happen. All long-distance trade, though, is controlled by the government. Back to you, Brenden.
Thanks, Quentin, for that report. Now, as you all might know, our main god, Inti, is pretty big stuff. Everybody worships him, and he's a big ball of flames in the sky. But the worship can get a little out of hand. Here's Zen with a look into the priests and their plan to organize the worship.
Yes, here we are at the biggest temple in the Incan Empire, where the priests have it planned. Lately, worship has been getting in the way of work and other important things. So a plan is currently being hatched to organize worship within the city and give it a convenient schedule, much to the liking of the citizens. The monthly sacrifice to appease Inti is still planned to commence this Saturday at 8 p.m.
Thank you, Zen, for that report. In the social news, peasants are protesting. Here's Quentin on the scene and ready to report.
Yes, as it is plainly visible, this crowd of peasants is causing quite an uproar. My sources tell me that this group of rowdy people
trapped against my will.
is demanding that they receive a larger share of crops and supplies for their work and have less hours of their forced labor. The peasants in Cusco work very hard to farm the terraced land and get hair for the llamas to make wool, to make all kinds of textiles, including wool. These people don't look like they're going to give up anytime soon, and they're really honestly trying to scaring me a bit. So it looks like I'm going to get out of here.
Wow, that was intense. Back to the news. In the intellectual and art part of our news, famous storyteller Habada Shmamama has recently released a complete story of Cusco and Iquipu.
That is quite right, my good sir. After many months of research and knot tying, I have finally completed my history of Cusco and Iquipu. For those who don't know, Iquipu is a form of writing that involves knots and is used to record data and tell stories. Here, we see the founding of our city. Oh, look here, this is my birthday. A rather important day if I do say so myself. Oh, and here's where...
Yes, Mr. Shmamama. That's very interesting. Thank you very much for that. Now, here's Ollie with the weather.
It's raining sideways.
Indeed it is, Ollie. Coming from the Pacific Ocean on the west is a nice, moist, warm front that should get trapped in the Andes Mountains to the east and give us some rain. We thank you for tuning in to Channel 79 News at 10. All of us here at the station, thank you for coming and supporting us. And we will see you again tomorrow at 10.